Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to move into the book of Deuteronomy, looking at chapters 1 and 2. If you're new to the 3-Minute Thoughts podcast, this is a daily podcast where we unpack a chapter 2 or 3 of the scriptures as we walk through the Bible in a year chronologically. We're actually looking at the chapters and verses of the Bible as they would have happened, not exactly as they're found in our normal Bibles. So as we look at the book of Deuteronomy, we should probably just look at the name. Deuteronomy comes from two words, deutero, which is two, and nomos, which is law. And so here is the second giving of the law. Inside Deuteronomy, we're going to find a little bit later more talk about the law. We're going to talk about more, another example or another rendition episode of the giving of the Ten Commandments. You're going to see those listed again later in this book. So as we look into chapter 1 and 2, we see that this is, if we were going to put a headline on this, it would be a wake-up call for the Israelites from their wilderness years. So the book is going to begin with Moses gathering the people and recounting their journey, reminding them of where they've been. He reminds them that God had told them to leave Mount Horeb and then to go and take the land that he promised to Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. Now, the distance from Mount Horeb to the land was relatively short. It could have been a pretty quick journey, but things didn't go that way. Moses reminded them how when he appointed the leaders over the tribes to help them grow, help with their growing demands of leadership, that he brings up the moment everything changed. He reminds them of how everything just kind of went different. When they reached this place called Kadesh Barnea, and they were getting ready to enter the land, instead of trusting God, they demanded to send spies to scout it out first. Instead of just going and doing what God told them to do, they thought they had a better way. Now, when the spies returned, fear took over and the people refused to enter, believing that God had left them. As we move into chapter 2, Moses is going to fast forward to the next generation and to their journey through the wilderness. God is leading them around the lands of Edom and Moab and Ammon with clear instructions not to provoke these nations. These lands have been given to other descendants of Abraham and to Lot, and Israel was to respect those boundaries. Now, if we're going to kind of summarize everything here in these first two chapters, they're a powerful reminder that delayed obedience can lead to missed opportunities. In other words, if we were to do things on our own and not follow God, we might miss out on an opportunity to experience something God wants us to do now. So, obedience is key. Follow God and watch what he will do. Be well, friends.